Ethiopia has a similarity with India. Ethiopia's cities are being remade at breakneck speed. Streets are widened, shiny corridors unveiled, and modernization dominates official speeches. But beneath the fresh paint and bulldozed roads lies a harsher reality, one where progress is built by pushing people out. Under a government program called Urban Corridor Development, entire neighborhoods in cities like Addis Ababa and Shegher have been flattened. According to Ethiopia's own human rights watchdog, more than 111,000 homes were demolished in just 1 year. These were not abandoned structures. They were lived in homes often built over decades by families with limited means. The pattern is simple. Poor communities receive little warning. Old laws ignored for years are suddenly enforced overnight. Homes are declared illegal, unsafe, or non-compliant, and then erased. What is framed as lawful urban planning feels to many residents like punishment for being poor. This isn't really about buildings, it's about power. When neighborhoods disappear, so do communities. Social networks break, local resistance weakens, valuable urban land becomes available, not for affordable housing, but for high-end projects that cater to investors, elites, and those with political access. The people who once lived there are pushed to the margins physically and politically. Officials insist these evictions are necessary and even claim that displaced residents do not seek compensation. Such statements have sparked outrage because they attempt to rebrand forced removals as cooperation. Language becomes a shield used to deflect accountability. Globally, scholars describe this process as development through dispossession, where the state uses laws, planning rules, and economic arguments to transfer land from the poor to the powerful. Ethiopia's case fits this pattern closely. Demolition is not a side effect of development. It is the mechanism that makes elite-driven development possible. What makes this story resonate beyond Ethiopia is how familiar it feels. Across India, cities are being reshaped by similar forces. Informal settlements are labeled encroachments. Redevelopment promises prosperity but delivers displacement. Infrastructure improves, but only some are allowed to stay and benefit. The logic is the same: growth first, people later. Cities do not have to grow this way. Urban renewal can mean upgrading neighborhoods, not erasing them. It can involve citizens in planning rather than treating them as obstacles. The fight unfolding in Ethiopia is ultimately about the right to the city. Who belongs, who decides, and who benefits. It's a question many societies face, and how they answer it will shape not just skylines, but lives. With Farhan Khan, Bureau Report, India Today Global.